Okay, the Strapi is started now, and here we are getting the error. Let's see why we are getting this error. Anyone know this? Because Strapi was not running, and this error uncaught on the terminal. From where this error is coming, if you notice on the screen, it is showing that we cannot read property of undefined data. Type error cannot undefined. Okay. So how to resolve that? Sometimes on the web browser it won't show. So we can go to the file and because that is a runtime error. So runtime error means this will not caught on the terminal here, but this will definitely show on the browser. Okay. So for that, what we can do? Where we have given this data, you already know this. So already you know this. Which API is that? Which API is that? To do table. Here we have given this data.new data.top. These things, right? We can do one thing. You just add your try catch block. This will get resolved. Okay. And here you can console the error. So this is a way to handle the error. Dot response. Okay. Now just refresh it. Now Strapi has been started. Okay. So there is a no error. Even if I show it to you in the network request, you may have understanding in this. Where is that network? Here. Let me refresh it. Yes, we call the to do's here, but to do is calling two times. Okay. So how to avoid this two times calling? I'll tell you how to avoid this two time calling. We need to go here inside the index.js, remove the strict mode, remove the strict mode. That's it. Go here. Now if you notice, there is a only one time, right? Understood? Okay. So if I add now, hello, author, description, okay, and submit it. So record got inserted, right? Okay. And now today's lecture, what we will see, we'll give an edit button here. On click of that, the data should get pre-filled. Okay, this data. So let's do that. So doing that thing, what I'll do, I'll go to the first React icons because we need the React icons because that is not looks good. So how to integrate this? Go to the home page, in this command, and first we need the delete button. So we'll take this delete button where inside the to do table above. Okay, above here I created, and one more button that is needed, edit. So I can take this one, this one. Okay, so delete button we will use where, inside the where, inside the, this button. Okay, instead of delete it will have here, close it. Okay, delete is there. Now let's design it class. border, busy, none, rounded, 1, padding, 1, deflex, flex, justify, content, content, center, align, items, center. That's it. Let's see how it looks. Let's see. Done. Delete button. Now we need which button? Edit button. Same thing, right? Do one thing. Do one thing. Create one more div. Within a div, you can paste 2 times this button. Let's see how it looks. It is there that way. We need to do the same thing. Class, deflex, align item, center. And gap will have as a 1. Let's see. Done. But justify content center don't do. We don't want that. That's it. Here we will have the edit. Edit. Where is that edit? MD edit. MD edit. Okay. If you want to do change this color, you can change this colors as well. Not an issue. Now this is a delete button. This is an edit button. Okay, sorry. Now when I click on this edit button, this data gets you pre-filled. So what we can do for that? Do one thing. Go to the submit form. Okay. From here, we need to pass what? Sorry, we need to get that data, whatever we are filling up. So that data we need to store somewhere. What I'm telling, we need to store somewhere. Somewhere means you create one state in a reducer. In a reducer, first we need to create an action. I can say update what? Update form to do form data. When I create this, I need to create a reducer for that. That means one action I have already created. Now the thing is, we need to get import first. Import it. Here I will do one thing. Initial form data. To do form data, because form may have multiples now. To do form data, and initially it is a null. Okay, and this form will have an object. So do one thing. Here you will pass as an initial form data, and action.payload will pass it. Okay, that's it. Now do one thing. Now from where we are passing the data? From the to do table. On what basis? On click of this record, right? So for that we need to use what? Dispatch. So are we using dispatch? Yes, we are using the dispatch here. See, now the action we need to call it, right? So for that, create a one function. Function says edit handler is equal to value will get from as a param, and this value will from first we need to dispatch it for what? The action. What is the action? Update to do form data, and payload is nothing but our value, this value. Okay, this edit handler we will call here. There, here. Now this time I need to pass the full data. Full data means record. Full record we need to pass it. Okay, it's saying that await. There is no required at all. So how to fix this? Come here and add a async before. Async. Okay. Now, how to access the data? Everyone knows that. Okay, so go to the submit form. Here, values, reducer values we have. If I console it now, if I console it now, reducer value. What is there? Initial value. There is a one function, initial form data. We have the null. But जैसे मैं इस पर क्लिक करूंगा, see now, done. The data is coming, right? This data we can use in the form. So for that, what I can do, I have the form rep. Okay, I have the form rep. So I can call the data and assign it. So I don't know which field they are using to setting the initial data. So I'm going with Andy I'm going. Okay, so getting started. Form. I have the form. Okay, so get field value, set field value we need. Set fields. We need to pass in the fields data fields. Okay. Set field value. Name path value any. Okay. Set fields value. Submit validate. So I need to use set fields. Yeah. Set fields. We'll use the set fields. So set fields. I'll use on what? Use effect. What basis on? Use effect. So use effect. But here we need to give a dependency. Dependency will what? What dependency will be now? What the dependency will now? Initial to do from data. If you cooperate me, then I will have the interest, or else I will leave the lecture and I will never come back. Initial from data, if it is there, then what we need to do? What we need to do here? We need to be the set the value of form data. So from where getting that? This form dot ref current and the set fields and set fields we need to pass this form data. Let's see. What is saying that? For this is not a function. Okay, let's see why. Let's see why. 1 minute. Okay, default field. Let's see default field. In the form you go, add a default value, and we can pass this. Let's see passing this. We comment out it. It should not. It is not working. Initial form data is nothing there, right? That's why. जैसे मैं click करूंगा, because that is not refreshing. That's why I was using set fields. To set fields instead, we need to check another one. Set fields value. Okay, set fields value. Set fields value. Let's try this. Set field value. Set fields value. We need a multiple, I believe. हाँ डन हो गया देखो refresh it nothing is there okay on click the value is there right done now this value we can change it right now we need to update this value initially nothing is there when I click on this it is updating the value in the form now it is in edit but जैसे ये edit होगा what we need to do we need to click on this update चलो देखते हो अभी so how to see that you have an information see now initially what it is null null means we will show here what submit but when we have the data that means this data we have then we will show as a update let's see where is that button is here again here you can add the one condition after this colon if the data is there we will show what update and if it is not there we will show submit that's it now it is update here right
Yes.
okay so we can update but initially if you load it there is no data so that's why it's saying that submit right based on that again we can do one thing see here we can do one thing again on the on submit we need to add the one condition inside means for what this one not this create to do right this condition we need to add if it is there don't add anything else you can create right and I can for testing for I can add the alert message I am from update let's see now nothing is there so what will happen will it create or will it say ki I am from edit what it will say hmm?
Great.
yes okay so chalo new data author a name description okay let's submit it submitted right
Yes.
now I click on this data is there if I click on this data is changing right change हो रहा है ना देखना
Yes.
why it is changing because of we have given the use effect here right but if I remove it what will happen देखना Why it is not updating? But data is there. See, data is there. But why it is not updating in this form? Because of what? I need to pass a dependency to re-render this component. This is how the use effect dependency work. कितनी बार लेक्चर में कहा ये चीजें. Okay. And when it is render, what I'm doing? I'm checking the condition here. If the data is available, then only save it, or else no need to. Okay. Done. चलो देखो यहाँ पे. Now data is there. Now जैसे ही अब मैं इस पे क्लिक करूंगा, data is updated and now in the form, as we can see. Okay. So update and all thing. Now it is update. If I click on, it's saying that I am from update, right? For updating, we need to give an a what? Permission from the where? Strapi. That means localhost 1337 admin panel. Go to where? Settings. Roles.
Roles.
Is this public? Yes. Which was the collection? To do. What we have given? Create, delete, fine. Where is the update? Update we do not have, right? Click on update. This is the path of update. But the request is what? Put. Save it. Now the update request is enabled, right? Chalo. We will create how? What? Service. In the service, what we will do now? Copy this and paste it, right? Instead of delete, what will now?
Update.
Update to do. Right? ID will be there. Along with ID, what we need to pass second argument as a values, because some values we need to pass, right? In the put request. Okay.
Yeah.
Now fetch request we have passed. ID where we are passing here, right? That is already there. Now method instead of delete, what will be? Put. Give a comma in the body. What we need to pass? What we need to pass? JSON dot stringify and the values, right? And the values. Isn't it like this? Isn't it like this? Okay. Then after what we need to pass? Header, content type application, / JSON, right? Something like that. Here we have given na, copy this. Okay, done. That's it. Chalo, update to do, where we will call now? In the submit form. Here, right? Here. But before that, let me console actually what the value is coming. Because we need data, something, that kind of things, right? Like this. So console the value. Let's see how it is coming first. Update it. Update it. What is coming? Where is that? What is not printed? This is initial value. Okay, it is coming there, right? This one, first one. We need to append the data, isn't it? Shallow fill. We will copy and paste this above. Let's see how is it coming. आ गया? Done. Right? And if you do some changes in this, hello instead, hey, save it. See now here, K is coming, right?
Yes.
But ID and those stuff, why it is not coming? ID should have come, right? Because we need the ID, right? So how we will get the ID? As a first params here, we need first params ID, right? ID तो चाहिए ना? From where we'll get that ID now? Observe it here. How to get that now ID? How can we get? Huh? How can we get that ID? Yes. And the data is coming from where? Reducer values initial from data from here question dot ID, right? Comma. Let's see. 30 ID, right? And our data we need, this is how we need the data format. Now instead of console, now await, then update to do. That's it. हो गया काम. And this console you can stop it now. चलो देखो अब हुआ कि नहीं, हो गया काम, ज्यादा कुछ ये नहीं था इश्यू. Network, go to the network. The request should have what? Now hello is there, right? This hello. Instead of hello, what I will put? Hey. Okay. Update it. Updated. See here.
Yes, sir.
देखो ना हो गया update permanently. If you want to do update author, what you will do now? That's it. हो गया.
Yes.
If you want to do delete, you just click on delete button, right? And it is deleted. But while deleting, it was showing loading everywhere, right? Isn't it? So what we can do for that? We have the one condition where inside the to do table create what is active, right? Const is active, set is active is equal to user state initially null, right? Initially null. Okay, initially it will be the null. And where is delete handler here, right? When I click on the delete handler, right here, what I'm passing delete, right? Not this one. Here, single delete. Here I'm passing the value, right? And the value is nothing but what? That number I'm passing. I'll do here set is active is equal to value. That means that number we will store it. Okay. और जैसे ये finish होता है, we will do what? Again same thing as a null. Okay. And this is active. We will compare with this. Where is this? Here in delete. I'll add one condition here. Is loading. Here we don't need to give. Directly you can give MD here. Here we no need to give. Okay. Here what you do? Loading and an operator is active is equal to whatever the current record.id. ओके, तभी जाके ये लोडिंग दिखाएगा. ठीक है, चलो. Let's see now. I'm adding new records. कुछ ना कुछ तो एरर आ गई है. देखना एरर क्या है. देखना एरर क्या है. कौन सी पे कॉल हो गई थी? पुट वाली. पुट वाली वैल्यू क्यों कॉल हो गई थी? Because of still we have the data in the dispatch. So what you can do now? This dispatch you can call the on submit of form here. After this we need to be clear the request. Okay. So for that dispatch here, dispatch are we giving here? Use context dispatch type is nothing but update to do from data, and payload will be now null. Okay, that's it. Chalo. Always null. I'm click up that. Refresh karo. Now I will create one request. Submit it. Done. Okay. I'll update it. Hello. I'll update it. Now I'll create new one. It should work. डन हो रहा है काम चलो अब एक काम करते हैं we'll click on this delete between these two records only that delete was there right देखो ना मैं यहाँ पे रिक्वेस्ट में थोड़ा टाइम स्लो कर देता हूँ fast 3G click on this okay fast 3G is there now I'll click on this first one let's see only this one right see I so much how I've done this and this is check boxes right if you have the multiple you can delete from here so if I delete this deleted all right permanently. Okay, so that's it for today. Nothing has to be done now because everything is done, right? Cloud operation, delete, update, creation. So please do this assignment and submit by end of the day.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So tomorrow we will create a user information, user sign in and those stuff. Then after that we can see uh, protected route, private route, okay, public routes. I'll tell you that how to do. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you all guys have understood. Okay, then fine. Anything else?
No, sir.
Okay, so I need this assignment end of the day. Okay, please do complete. This is very simple thing. We can see. Okay, very simple it was. Not that much hard. चलो फिर. Bye. Then have a nice day.
Bye, sir.
Bye.